Let me take a moment to give a shout out to my amazing friends and guildmates who have been my constant companions on some of the most extreme dungeon challenges as a Lord Knight. Recently, we took on a 2-star challenge, mainly because I joined in late and my teammates wanted to wrap up quickly. But, if I had been on time, we could have easily taken on a 3-star challenge, given our team's prowess. As usual, we stuck to our tanker build, which has now been upgraded with some new skills, including Tension Relax and Join Beat, that makes us even more invincible in the face of danger. Join Beat is particularly useful, as it debuffs enemies, making them weaker and more vulnerable to our attacks. However, challenging dungeons like these are not without their own set of challenges. Sometimes, team members act differently, leading to more confusion and hassle. It can be difficult to figure out why these things happen, but it is important to stay calm and take charge if things don't go as planned. And, let's not forget about those players who intentionally disrupt the game for their gain, which is simply unacceptable. If someone messes up, it's worth apologizing and moving on, as winning the game takes a collective effort. As we progress through the dungeons, they become more and more powerful, which upgrades the difficulty level. As a tanker, I usually take most of the damage, and I can't help but notice the number of hits I take. However, the Scrutum shield works wonders, as it triggers a small percentage of autocast, and the chances of it triggering become even higher with upgrades. Of course, as a tanker, my focus is on defense rather than offense. But, having a considerable amount of hitting power would be great. That's where pets come in handy. They can be of various types, including tank, hitter, AoE, or support. For our team, a hitter pet would be ideal, as we're lacking in that department. The good news is, anyone can get an S-pet as long as they keep trying and summon legendary pets. Even if you're unlucky, after summoning 120 times, you'll get an S-pet type. However, it's not just about S-pets, other pets can do almost the same amount of damage with the right upgrades and boosts. Now, as we face the next boss, we rely on our trusty skills, such as Provoke, Lion's Roar, and Sturdy Strike, which work exceptionally well together. But, with the newly introduced Joint Beat skill, we have an even more powerful combo that deals additional damage with multiple debuff effects. These effects can come in handy, especially when we face tougher bosses like Dracula. In conclusion, these dungeon runs may be challenging, but they are worth it, especially when you have a great team by your side. And, completing these challenges not only rewards you with the satisfaction of winning, but also with boss cards that can be used to upgrade your skills. I feel lucky to have such wonderful friends and guildmates who make these runs not only bearable but also enjoyable. When you become a Lord Knight, you gain access to a plethora of options for which build to take. In terms of Lord Knight skills, whichever build you choose will receive the same boost, regardless of your choice. Many players may have the idea of creating multiple preset builds, giving them the option to switch between them as they see fit. However, this task is not without its challenges, as upgrading equipment can be a costly endeavor. Additionally, keeping track of each preset build can be quite a hassle for players. If you want to avoid these issues, I would recommend focusing on a single build or utilizing alternative builds that require the same equipment. This way, you won't find yourself in a bind trying to upgrade multiple pieces of equipment. It's also worth noting that building a unique playstyle can help you stand out from the crowd and surprise your enemies, potentially leading to more victories and fame. However, it's important to keep in mind that no one can be more powerful than a player who donates to the game. Upgrades can be infinite, allowing for limitless improvement of one's power. Despite this, there's no reason to focus solely on worldwide fame when community recognition can be just as rewarding. Happiness can be found anywhere and in any form, so it's important to enjoy the game and all it has to offer. Playing alongside guildmates is an excellent way to showcase your achievements and enjoy the game to its fullest potential. As I conclude this video, I want to express my gratitude for your time and attention. Thank you for watching and supporting my content. If you found value in this video, I kindly ask you to hit the like button as it helps me reach a wider audience and brings me joy to see my efforts appreciated. I want to assure you that there are more exciting and informative videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be the first to know when they are released. Before we part ways, I want to leave you with a little treat, the Prontera theme song. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the soothing melody that brings back memories of adventures and battles in the world of Ragnarok. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.